Hello guys, welcome to a new video. As you can see, I'm the one cooking today because my dad is, incapacitated. He has one arm. So today I'll be making some live fire ribs, jerk style, and I will be making some chicken on the pellet grill. So stay tuned for the rest of the video and hope you enjoy. Okay. So when you're cooking live fire, you're going to want to make sure that your fire is low compared to where your food is that you're cooking, because since you're cooking it directly, we don't want it to burn or cook too quickly. And also we're going to be putting it on bone side down. And no, we did not take off the membrane this time, because when you're cooking over direct fire, it crisps it up rather than making it rubbery, so it doesn't really affect the taste. And as you can see, it's my dad's jerk leg. It's just some extra meat with some zinger on it.
So right now we have our fire going, and you want to be able to put your hand between the heat and the meat, and for about 3 to 5 seconds, right? That way you ensure that your meat is not burning and you're not trying to cook it too fast. We don't want to burn it. We don't want to char it. We want to just cook it over medium heat just until it is tender. Now, when we cook, we're not going to be out here flipping every 10 minutes because we have our fire controlled, right? But what you're looking for to flip this is you want this side to be warm to the touch. Once this side is warm to the touch, you're ready to flip. And then when you flip this, you're going to go by look, because again, you don't want this to char. Now this rub, my jerk rub, has no sugar, so you will not see it burn and get super dark really quickly. But we are going to glaze it at the end with a little bit of sauce, give it a little bit of extra flavor with some jerk marinade. So make sure y'all stay tuned for the finished product. So the size of your fire is really what's gonna help to determine how hot it is, right? Because fire is fire. So now you're just playing with the quantity to get the amount of heat. You notice that every time the grease drops from the back, it causes a little flare up. So it's doing its own thing, like, keeping that heat coming up. So you don't really need to make it super hot and then now everything is burning. So we want to check this. This is how we know when it's ready to flip. When you feel this and it's warm, it's gonna start sweating, but once you feel that and it's warm, it's time to flip. Not warm yet at all.
As you can see, we just seasoned up our chicken, and we're going to start up the Weber searwood. The Weber searwood to cook our chickens on. It is really good to know how to manage your fire, because that way you can walk away and do stuff like season other foods, and you don't have to be hovering over your fire. And to know when to flip this is when it's warm to the touch. As you can see, there's no burning going on the back of the ribs because of the low heat, and you can see it's cooking evenly. As you can see, we have a really good color going on here. It's been going for about 50 minutes. Just gonna let it sit and rock for a little longer. This right here is the Chef's Delight. It's the piece we cut off of the back of the rib. We're gonna try and see how it tastes. So this piece still has the membrane on it, but it was cooked over the open fire.
That's warm.
Yeah. So we're gonna be making a glaze for our ribs using our homemade jerk marinade, which you can find on my dad's website if you subscribe to the newsletter. This will be in your inbox. And we'll be using some of this DQ glaze, some unsalted butter, a Scotch bonnet just to give it a little extra kick. And yeah. And we'll be putting it next to our rib to cook. So this is what we're looking like right now. It's not quite there yet, but we're gonna be flipping it in about 10 minutes to get ready. Beautiful. Nice and crispy, but now we're going to check on our ribs and take them off. This is our Jamaican jerk open fire style ribs that we've cooked up here. Got Jamaican jerk seasoning, and in our glaze we have some Jamaican jerk marinade with some DQ glaze with unsalted butter and a Scotch bonnet just to give it a small kick. And look, you can see that nice color we got on here. Yeah, let's take it up. Yes, passes the bend test. We glazed it a couple times. Yeah. So right here, we're trying to set the glaze, not burn it. So we're going to flip it over only for a little bit, and then we're going to flip it right back. Now we're done. We're gonna go slice this up. These are my amazing rack of ribs that I made. You can see it's got good color, good glaze, looking nice. We're gonna flip it over and slice this up. So these were not smoked, but they were cooked. So you're not going to see a smoke ring, but you can see it's still cooked all the way through. Juicy. Nice and juicy. This is my best friend right here. She will be my taste tester for the day.
Honest review, honest review.
I'll just step back.
It tastes amazing.
Amazing. How's the spice? How's the flavor?
Kind of sweet. I like it. It's a nice flavor. You know how yours is spicy? I just like a sweet tang to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Clock it. Thank you guys for watching me chef it up today. Tune in for more videos. Check in the description below for the link to his website for the newsletter, to get all the seasonings, get new updates on when content is dropping. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And yeah.
Ooh.